Yo, what is up guys? It is your boy, Antoine Jameson, and I'm coming at you with another NBA uniform history video today. This one, I'm going to be focusing on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves have had a total of 4 different uniform combinations in total, and they're actually getting a new uniform set next season. So I'm probably going to be continuing this within the season, and what I'm planning on doing this offseason is going over all the uniform changes and everything like that. So if you guys have any interest in that, please subscribe. But let's just get into the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves became an NBA franchise in 1989. The first season that they were there, they had one uniform set with just 2 jerseys within it. These were the home white with blue numbers and green outlines, and the aways were the blue with green numbers and white outlines. Both said Wolves on the front and had the Wolf logo on each side of the shorts. They wore this specific uniform combination from the 1989-90 season all the way until 1995-96, when they decided to change their uniforms for the first time in history. The second jersey that was introduced are the jerseys that I like to call the Timber Trees. These were great. These are probably my favorite jersey in history. The homes were white and the aways were blue, and both had Timberwolves on the front in black and white respectively. The unique thing about these jerseys, though, is its trim. The trim was black and actually featured pine trees inside of them. The shorts had the face logo on the right side and the MT logo on the front left. In 1989, they added in a black alternate jersey for that season and for the remaining seasons using these jerseys. These were exact same as the away blue jerseys, but instead of blue, they were black. They had this specific uniform set from 1996-97 all the way until 2007-08, when they changed to a new template. In the 08 season, they introduced a new jersey template. This was the third jersey change to the same style as the current day jerseys. This jersey actually changed to the same template as the most recent jerseys that they had, but this jersey has had slight modifications over the years. The home was white and featured blue, black, and green, and had wolves on the front. The away was blue and featured gray, black, and green. The front said Minnesota. This was the first jersey in Minnesota Timberwolves history that actually just featured Minnesota on their jerseys. On both jerseys, the siding featured pine trees, and the wolf face logo was added above the name on the back. In 09-10, the Wolves called back to the original 90s jerseys and wore Wolves throwbacks. These were the same as the original aways with the green accents. In 2011, the Timberwolves changed their jersey template to feature no green and replaced the accent color of green with gray. This was the first time in Timberwolves history none of the uniform actually featured the color green. During this season, they also added in a black alternate. This had wolves on the front, just like the aways, and featured blue, gray, and white around the sides. They have been wearing this specific jersey set with slight modifications over the years from 08-09 all the way until 2016-17. In the 2011-2012 season, the Wolves wore white musky throwbacks, which was a callback to the 1967-68 ABA team in Minnesota. These were white and actually featured gold and blue instead of the traditional green and blue like the Minnesota Timberwolves have had. They wore these only 6 times over the course of that season. In 2013-14, the Wolves added in a new alternate black jersey. This was black and had a very similar template to the alternate away, but they had sleeves and featured a very cool side panel that is a repeated M&W to represent the Minnesota Timberwolves team. They wore these for just 10 games in the 2013-14 season. Also, during the 2013-14 season, they wore a 25th anniversary patch. In the 2014 offseason, the Wolves actually eliminated the alternate black jersey and moved the short sleeve black jersey to their main rotation. Also, during this offseason, the NBA moved their logo to the back above the name. This eliminated the face logo on both the home, away, and the alternate sleeve jersey. In 2015-2016, the Wolves added a flip patch to celebrate the life of Flip Saunders, who was the coach the year before and was within the Timberwolves organization for a pretty long time. In 2016-17, the Wolves actually played on Christmas Day and wore the green and black Christmas Day uniform. This marked the first time since 2010, I believe, that the Timberwolves wore anything that featured green on their main uniform, which is pretty interesting. The Wolves have now announced that next season they will be wearing a whole new uniform set that is yet to be shown. So this video obviously wasn't as long as the other ones, but that is because the Timberwolves really never actually wear throwbacks, which I actually was surprised about. I thought definitely during KG's time with the Timberwolves jerseys that they actually wore Wolves throwbacks, but they never did. There's been a few more teams in Minnesota that were in the ABA that they haven't worn yet. Obviously they haven't worn the away version of the muskie uniforms, and they also had the Minnesota Pipers, which were interesting. I mean, it's kind of funny because I'm a Pittsburgh Pipers fan, and I just had that video. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out, about the Pittsburgh Pipers, but they were actually in Minnesota for one season. So I kind of expect a Minnesota Pipers jersey to come out eventually with the Minnesota Timberwolves, but that time has yet to tell with that. Also, next season, I expect a home, away, and alternate and a Pride uniform to be revealed, but I don't expect them to wear the Pride uniform that season and actually wait until the season after that to actually show it off. Mainly because I just remember whenever the Hornets were introduced with their new uniform set, I believe they introduced the Buzz Cini uniforms pretty quickly. I know that they weren't in the main 3 rotation, but the Buzz Cini uniforms were introduced probably during that off season, and then they actually ended up skipping a year. Whenever those jerseys do come out, I will definitely make a video. I'm gonna do like a reveal video. I'm gonna do what my first impressions are. I'm probably gonna watch the trailer with you, like a live reaction type of thing. All I know is that green is probably going to be coming back into the colors, which I'm extremely excited for. I love the green. Obviously, I'm wearing it right now. I actually own a lot of Timberwolves jerseys. I own this. I own a Wally Szczerbiak from back in the day, and I actually own a current day Andrew Wiggins. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If I had to pick a favorite, obviously it's gonna be this one. This is probably my favorite jersey in uniform history. So I mean, this is probably my favorite jersey in NBA history. I just think it's beautiful. Like, I love the tree trim. I just really like it. If I missed any jerseys, please leave a comment down below, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten them all. If you guys have any suggestions for teams, please leave a comment down below. I'm planning on getting to the Warriors soon. I'm actually going on a trip to Colorado, so maybe Denver will be in the mix eventually soon. But yeah, that has been it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye.